Hello everyone, this is VAJA. Welcome to Pharma Desert. In this video, we will discuss about the Right to Information Act 2005 Part 2. So let's get started. In last lecture, we will discuss about Right to Information Act Part 1 and we will already discuss what is Right to Information Act as well as why Right to Information Act that is necessary. Second one, Right to Information Act, when it is applied and where it is when it is applied as well as where it is applied. Second one, who is responsible for Right to Information Act? That is already discussed. Next one, various definitions we already discussed in last lecture. Definitions like first one, what is information? Second one, what is records? And next one, what is public authority? So that is already discussed. Second one, in this lecture, we will discuss the Right to Information Act 2005 fees. So, is there any fees to seek information? So, if you have to gather any type of information, so is there any fees? So, answer that is fees to be accompanied with the RTI Act or RTI application. So, fees it should be paid with the Right to Information Act application. And in case of central government department, INR 10 rupees by the way of cash under the proper receipt, demand draft, banker check as well as Indian postal order, money order or cash deposited at designated post office. So what about how you gather information that is already discussed in last lecture. So information that is gathered by you have to apply you have to make one type of application, and in application you have to mention your information, your otherwise your question in Hindi or English language or a particular official language, and you have to pay a prescribed fees that is already decided with the help of public authority. So is there any fees to seek the information? Yes, definitely. Fees to be accompanied with the Right to Information Act application. So when you have to apply for any type of information. So in that case, application that is submitted to public authority as well as you have to pay a fees that is already decided with the help of public authority or that is prescribed with the help of public authority. So, in case of central government department, INR that is 10 by the way of cash under the proper receipt, demand draft, banker check, otherwise Indian postal order or money order or cash deposited at designated post office. So, if you are going with the help of central government department, so in that case, INR 10 that is deposited with the help of demand draft, otherwise that is deposited via any banker's check, otherwise that is deposited with post order or money order or cash that is deposited at a particular or a designated post office. So that is about fees that is required for gathering any type of information. In case of state government, so what is the difference between state government and central government? In case of state government department, particularly in Maharashtra state, INR that is 10 by the ways of case that is under the proper receipt, demand draft, banker's check, money order, otherwise court fee stamp. So in case of you are going with state government, so in that case, particularly in Maharashtra state, INR that is 10 that is deposited via that is a cash that is deposited via a demand draft, otherwise banker check or money order, or that is deposited under the court fee stamp. So what is the difference between state government and central government? In central government, cash that is deposited at a designated post office. So, cash in central government, cash that is deposited in a post office, while in a state government, cash that is deposited in a court fee stamp. So that is the main difference between fees, particularly in central government and state government. Next one, what is RTI Act 2005 process? So in process of Right to Information Act, first step, how is your application that is dealt? So how your application that is dealt, or how public authority they're dealing with your application. So public information officer that are called as PIO, public information officer, on the receipt of request as expeditiously as possible, and in any case within the 30 days of receipt of request, either provide the information on the payment of such fees as may be prescribed, or it should be rejected, and the request for any of the reason specified like security, copyright, otherwise commercials, etc. So how is your application that is deal? So how your application that is dealt. So in that case, public information officer that are also called as PIO officer on the receipt of request as expeditiously as possible, and in any case within 30 days of receipt of request, either they provide the information on the payment of such fees that may be prescribed, or reject the information or reject the request for any of the reason that is specified like security reason, copyright, or commercial reason. So have your application that is deal with the help of public information officer. So what is the role of public information officer? On the receipt of request, public information officer, they provide the information within the 30 days of receipt of request, and either within the 30 days of receipt of request, either they provide the information on the payment of such fees that may be prescribed, otherwise they reject the information or they reject the application for any of the reason, particularly like any security error, otherwise any copyright error, or any commercial issues. So in that case, PIO, Public Information Officer, they reject any application, and if no any type of error that is find out, so in that case no error that is occur, so within 30 days time period, public information officer, they provide the information. After payment of such fees, you may have to paid. In Right to Information Act 2005, that is a flow chart that showing the information sharing mechanism, and information shall be provided within the 30 days calendar. So that is a flow chart, and this flow chart, they shows the information sharing mechanism, how information that is shared with the help of public information officer, and if any type of error that is not find out, so information that is shared within the 30 days time period, and if any error that is occur, so information that is your application it is rejected. So first step, a citizen they requested uh, for gathering any type of information. So they prepare one type of application, and that is sent to a public information officer. And if public information officer they satisfy, if not any type of error that is occur to, if not any type of error that is available, so in that case the public information officer they transfer information to citizen after paying prescribed fees with the help of citizen. So after paying the prescribed fees, public information officer they directly transfer any type of information to citizen. But if any type of error like copyright error, any commercial error, or any security error, it should be occur. So in that case, public information officer they reject citizens application. Second one, in Right to Information Act 2005, what is the process? In first process, first of all, that is a one type of flow chart, right? So flow chart that showing first appeal mechanism order, and they shall be passed within 30 to 45 days time period. So that is a one type of flow chart, and this flow chart that is about first appeal mechanism order, and this first appeal mechanism order, it should be passed within 30 to 45 days time period. So what is the time limit for a first appeal mechanism or a first appeal order? So first appeal order that is passed within 30 to 45 days time period. So in that case, first one, citizen first time that appeal to a first appeal authority, and in appeal authority is, if appeal authority that is satisfied, so order that is directly transferred to a citizen. But if it is not satisfied, so reject your application, and first appeal authority that are act as a in a public information officer that are act as a first appeal authority. So, what is the process of Right to Information Act 2005? So, exact process that is designed with the help of flowchart. In this flowchart, that's showing a first appeal mechanism, and this first appeal mechanism order that shall be passed within 30 to 45 days time period. So if you are if you are a first time appeal to a public information officer, so it should be passed within 30 to 45 days time period. So if for citizen they first appeal mechanism order that is passed to first appeal authority, and public information officer that are act as a appeal authority. And if public information officer that is satisfied with the application, so they transfer the information to a citizen. But if any type of error that is occur, so in that case, your application it should be rejected. Second one, what about second appeal? In that case, in that process, this type of this flow chart that's showing the second appeal mechanism, and in second appeal mechanism no time limit for passing this type of order, and pendency that is very high in second appeal. So first one, if you have gather any type of information, so if public information officer they didn't find any type of error, so they transfer information to any citizen within 30 days time period. In case of first appeal, the public information officer they transfer the information within 30 to 45 days time period if any type of error that is not find out. And in case of second appeal, no time limit for passing this order, and pendency that is very higher in amount. So that is the flow chart. In flow chart, citizen, if the second appeal, so in second appeal, second appeal authority, in second appeal authority plus a public information officer, both working together, and order that is passed through a citizen, and that is a right, this writing application that is transferred to a high court, and that is a second appeal, and that have a no any time limit for passing this type of order. And in second appeal mechanism, that is a pendency that is very higher in amount. So that is about second appeal mechanism. In RTI Act 2005 cost. So thus the information comes at a cost. So any type of cost that is required for gathering any type of information. Oh yes, absolutely, because nothing is free, right? So if you are you want any type of information, so cost that is necessary, so cost that is required to gather any type of information. Example, A4 or A3 size paper. So rupees that is around 2 rupees 2 for each page plus postage. While fixed price material, in case of fixed price material, at printed cost plus postage that is required. While In case of diskette or a floppy or a CD inspection cost, so rupees 50 plus postage free for first hour, that is mentioned. So in RTI Act, what about cost? So if you are gathering any type of information, so any type of cost that is required for gathering any type of information, yes, absolutely, because nothing is free, right? So in A4 or A4 3 size paper, A4 or A3 size paper, rupees 2 rupees that is required for each page is plus postage. While if fixed price material, so in case of fixed price material, at a printed cost plus postage, that is required. And next one, diskette, any floppy or CD inspection cost. So 50 rupees plus postage free for first hour, that is required. What about machinery and hierarchies? So in machinery and hierarchies, you must know below terms well. First one, APIO. What is APIO? A full form of APIO, that is stand for Assistant Public Information Officer, while PIO, that is stand for Public Information Officer. Double A, that is stand for Affiliated Authority, while IC, that is stand for Information Commissioner, while SIC, that is stand for State Information Commissioner, CIC, that is stand for Central Information Commissioner. Last one, DOPT, that is stand for Department of Personnel and Training. So what is machinery and hierarchy? So APIO, that is the Assistant Public Information Officer, while PIO, that is stand for Public Information Officer, double A, which is stand for Appealated Authority, while IC, that is stand for Information Commissioner, while SIC, that is stand for State Information Commissioner, CIC, that is stand for Central Information Commissioner, and while last one DOPT, which is stand for Department of Personnel and Training. Fine, machinery and hierarchy. Remaining one, like important officers for ready reference. So various list of important officers for ready reference. First one, Shri Wajahat Habibullah. That is a one type of that is a one officer which give directly any references. That is a Chief Information Commissioner. He is the Chief Information Commissioner at Central Information Commission, block number 4, 5th floor, and Old JNU campus in New Delhi. So, important officer list that is required for any ready references. So, first officer, that is Shri Wajahat Habibullah. That is a chief. He is a chief information commissioner, and that is available at Central Information Commission, block number 4, 5th floor, Old JNU campus, and in New Delhi. Second one, that is a Sri Suresh Joshi. In Sri Suresh Joshi, that is he is a state chief information commission and commissioner, and that is posted in Maharashtra Information Commission, and that is available at 13th floor, New Administration Building, opposite Mantralayam and in Mumbai. So that is about Sri Suresh Joshi, and that is he is a state chief information commissioner, and that is available in Mumbai, and that is situated in Maharashtra Information Commission. Second one, Sri Vijay Kuvelkar. In Sri Vijay Kuvelkar, he is an information commissioner in Pune division and a new administrative building, that is seated in a new administrative building near the council hall, uh, and that is in Pune. So that is about all the authorities. If any query or doubts related to topic, please write your questions in comment box. Thank you.